Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. Hello YouTube and welcome to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. I am very excited to finally play this game, and I'm very excited to show it to you, because I think you're gonna like it. Now, if you've never heard of Ghost Trick before, and you're like, well, what is this? Why should I be as excited as you are about this? So Ghost Trick is a game. It came out in 2010 for the Nintendo DS, and it was created by Shu Takumi. Now, if you're like, who's Shu Takumi? Shu Takumi is the one who created the Ace Attorney series, so you might have heard of that before. And yeah, Shu Takumi did the game design, the directing, and the writing for Ghost Trick. So already you know, okay, it's gonna be a pretty solid game. But beyond that, what is it? What type of game is it? Kind of hard to describe. I mean, it's a puzzle-solving adventure, mystery-solving with like a heavy narrative and like funny comedy character bits. And yeah, you could just simply describe it as a puzzle-solving adventure, mystery, narrative comedy. There you go. It's just that easy. And otherwise, I don't know. There's not much more to say. Let's just jump into it. I guess the one other thing to see, because I can see it down there, if you're like, why does it say 2023? You said it came out in 2010. This is the HD remake. Because yes, in 2023, they remade the game, remastered it in HD for Windows, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. So if you see this and you're like, oh yeah, I want to do it too. You've got your choice for you. It is there for you. All right, that's enough of that. Let me get into this game and show you why I'm so excited to play it and why I think you're gonna like it. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Ugh, must have been unconscious for a while. Head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there, a woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun? I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has gotta be me, no question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. What the? Whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? No time for introductions now, you have to save her. I know you can do it, all you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me, save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. See that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. Core? Huh. This looks like, I don't know, a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is just to try it. First of all, try moving your soul. Okay. Next, move your soul across to connect with the core. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So, what, I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That'll be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second, I don't know what you're talking about. You'll see, you'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Boop. Ugh. Hold it. Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work, a ghost trick. Wait, you mean I made the crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated the object with the power of the dead, a ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is use your press E, use the power of your soul. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, huh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. So let's see, we could go to a guitar. I see a guitar, is it? What? What do you want from me? I would have preferred the giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess you'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. But who's there? Hold it! Oh, that's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me? No time to be picky, I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude, it's admirable truly, but what? If I can manipulate objects, I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you try it? Go ahead, possess your corpse. All right, and we'll set time in motion. But nothing's happening. Exactly, sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. Two things are looking my eyesight and your future. Bang. Oh, game over. She's dead. Wasn't that great. Out of my way. It's done. I'm on my way. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. What good are these ghost tricks of mine? But as I was thinking this... Hello there, how are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy what happened tonight. Yeah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Oh, so is you. You were that voice in my head. Well, I wouldn't say voice, exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. It's another little trick ghosts can do. Well, it doesn't look like my ghost tricks did much good. She still ended up just as dead as she was gonna be before. That's true. For now. For now. I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like discarded piece of trash? What can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. That's you. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't really have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time. Oh yeah, so you can hit G. The thought bubble you just pressed, those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. Thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices. What we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of like a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember, always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. All right, good idea. Might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you have to first enter the ghost world. And using your soul, press the Q button, is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. So that's how we get into this view. We try and go there, we go, I can't reach. Yeah. Sorry that I didn't try to go for the wrecking ball. As I said, the reason I want to play this game is because I know a little bit about it, and I kind of know this intro scene, so like I knew you couldn't get to the wrecking ball right away there. You could only reach the guitar, but so that's what happens if you try to get to it. You're like, I can't reach, it's so far. So instead, we'll go to the door. We'll go to the traffic sign. Traffic cone. Nope, can't go from there. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So in the case of the folding cot, I can unfold it. Perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. And then we go back. Woo! We're counting on you. But what? Who's this we? Yeah. Again, you go to these things, door. Traffic sign. But you go over here and it tells you you can unfold. So we go back and then go boop, and look at that. Now we're over on that side. And we can go into the lamp. Oh. Well, that's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. Well, that's because you're special. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. Oh, so those waves are because of my powers of the dead? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Great, what do you know? So what prize do I get? A new power, what else? Other one. Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing. I already tried that, remember? Nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Yeah, and what's that? Try it and see. Let's just go to someone else's corpse. Boop. What is this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what is going on here? Looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? She's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. I'm gonna think of it. That desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Yeah, sure, you make it sound pretty easy. It is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Wait, are you serious? Back through time? That's right. But there is a catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than a day. And she's still well within that limit. Might want to give it a try before it's too late. This is crazy. None of this makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? The time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Wait a second, I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see, you'll see. Rewind time. And there's the clock from the beginning. Whoop. So now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. 4 minutes before death, 7:01 p.m. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead! Who are you? Yeah, here's my business card right here, sister, my little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit, right now you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you, some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country. Temsic? What in the world is that? It's me, I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. I'm not sure, I thought that was the ghost talking to you, I guess. I'm not sure if that was you talking, like, watching this and being like, that's gonna happen so long as that wrecking ball stays there, or if he's being like, nothing's gonna happen so long. I don't know. Someone said that. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Ugh. Hold it. But who's there? Hold it. Shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Ugh, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Bang. And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. No! Kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, a man toyed with by a ghost. Yeah, but she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks, just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess, manipulate, ghost, and then trick. You can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do this. Blah, 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 blah. 4 minutes before death. So this is 4 minutes ago. Okay, fine, I get that. What am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Yeah, okay, I get it now. Hop in, then. Trick time. And yes, as you can see on the right, I mean, I shouldn't do this, but the timer is counting down. It is, in fact, 4 minutes until she dies. So we will go there. Let him bring us back. There's only 4 minutes left before she dies. You'd better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. You can hear what's going on up top, even though we're not there. Now, I guess, as you can see, during cutscene, time is passing. That's the last seconds of her life are counting down. Have a look at the right side of the screen. Yes, thank you. We get it. Assign the timer, how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. So I forget, this part I don't know, but I think, like, if you just, like, if I undid the ghost world right now and just waited, it would all play out naturally. Yeah. So, roll. Oh, this music is so good, too. We got refrigerator door open. But yeah, so I don't know, like, I think, like, if I unpause, like, ghost world time and go into the real world, if I just wait 4 minutes, the time will pass and she'll die. But as you saw with that time is passing thing, sometimes when you're doing events, you'll, you know, trigger time to pass anyway. So it's like right now, click. No, he's some kind of hitman. They said to rub out all traces of Temsic. So like this is happening, even if we went like super fast, like if we replayed it again, there will be points where it cuts forward. So like you spent time, yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Like you can't just reset it and then do this. You know, you can't just go zip, 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 open, blah, 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 before, you know, because some things have to line up properly. And so if you take too long, time runs out. But even if you're going at speeds, time will still progress, even if you're going fast. Because that's the way it works. And you're like, but that doesn't make sense. And again, it's ghost powers. It doesn't need to make sense. But how is all this stuff powering up in the, Oh, no. Okay, wait. Okay, so that raised up the flag, but... Yeah, as soon as that was going, I was like, wait a minute. Darn, if I'd hopped into the flag, it would have taken me up. Timing is important, too, when it comes to ghost tricks. Is that a fact? You press Q and E anytime you want, so keep an eye out for Q, even when you're manipulating. So I can press it anytime as long as it's on screen. So yeah, and that's telling me that I forgot about this little intro bit. That you also do have to time things. So it's like, it's not just like figuring out, because of course up until now it's sort of been tutorial stuff, like open door, now you can reach the thing, you know, knock thing out, now you can go back, like that type of stuff. But there is going to be stuff that's like, you turn on blender, turn on fan, and you can't just wait for it to go back. Okay, step 1, step 2, step 3. You turn on both, and then you have to go into the flag while it's happening. Yeah, I messed up this time. So we can, oh, good, okay, so we want to turn on. Okay, good, I thought it was gonna make me reset. Turn on. And now with both of them on, we go and sit in the flag and wait. There we go. Just a few more steps. I hope I make it in time. Time is passing. All right. So now, ooh, get a little cutscene. All right, so this is, it is interesting that the stuff you are doing still happens. You know, the way that time travel works, it's interesting. Because, like, we're still opening the gate while we are still here, which you don't necessarily see all the time with time travel stories. You know, time travel stories get very weird very quickly. And, you know, sometimes you have the, like, you can't, you know, you can only be in one place at one time type of thing. But it is interesting, like, your ghost is doing stuff while your ghost is over here doing stuff. So, I don't know, it's interesting. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Trick time. Time until death. 3. So I can ring the bell or pedal the bike. Let's distract it. Bing, bing. There we go. Damn it, what is going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target's within point-blank range. As I said. Looks like you made it in time, just barely. Yeah, she's still alive. In that split second, Hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Bridge is up. All right, well, we know it's time to pedal, because that's literally the only thing we can do. Oh. I missed the thought bubble, but that's okay. It's probably just being like, you should try pedaling. That's because I put it up. Oh. Yeah, I bet you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Well, that's right. If I want to look, I can move the screen. Exactly. Oh. So we can watch them doing their stuff. Nowhere to run. Oh. All right. Up, 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 up. Huh? You hear something? Now, how do we... Yeah, there we go. All right, this is it. Let's just take a little quick look at what's going on there. This time I mean it. So long, sister. Squish. So, how does it feel to save a lady's life? The danger is gone? Yeah, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. Huh, so I did all that. You most certainly did, and I knew you could do it. Fate averted. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I'd saved the life of the stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. That was a very cute little sneeze. Chew! Stranger. The word strikes a chord. A terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. As in, Ray of Light in the Darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't gonna tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're gonna cease to exist. But what? Tomorrow morning? Wait a minute, these powers of the dead. Yes. I want to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Or do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. Think about it this way. We could use ghost tricks to save ourselves. Wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. In any case, it seems we're unable to use our powers on our own corpses. Oh, you're kidding. They'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. Afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death? In the morning, I'm gonna cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. Just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. Until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well as you should. I will, but let's see. How do I go about doing that? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. Start with her. Sneezing in the rain. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. Not only that, she might know who I am. I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What's I doing here tonight in a place like this? Woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. Key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. Should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a good idea. Press X to view a record, blah, 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 blah. Memories aren't always reliable, no. Updated the phone book. All right then, I wish you good luck. Trick time. First, let's look at our memories. Me, the mystery. Lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town, trying to regain my lost memory and find out the truth behind my death. My only lead is the red-headed woman who witnessed the death. A woman who was at the scene of my death. I don't know her name or anything else about her. She's already been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. To be fair, she's been killed twice, 3 times. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo, a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the red-headed woman and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident. And then phone book, junkyard. Huh. The place where I lost my life, it appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town here, blah, 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 blah. But I'm looking down in the bottom left, and it's like got a phone icon, but the number is still question marks. So that makes me wonder then if we'll, like get to learn the number. Will that be important? Will I need it for a code? And be like, that's why we write stuff down for you, so you don't have to remember things like that. So let's see, we can pedal or we can shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Scoot, scoot, scoot. No more scoot. Better not let her out of my sight. Besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I'll try to move closer. Yeah, offer her your coat. I mean, your bicycle. Your bicycle coat. Right, that did nothing. I can't shimmy anymore. Oh! Umbrella! You can do something to help. What a gentleman. Even through... Oh, I can... Okay, so you can press stuff to listen to their dialogue. What in the world just happened? Crane moved all by itself? The big iron ball fell by itself? Started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down by itself. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. No. I mean, you know, I can understand why she'd think that. Although the crane moved by itself. The wrecking ball moved by itself. It started raining by itself. No, that's what rain does. That's just what happens. 1 minute it is not raining, and then it is raining. That's kind of how rain works. But yeah, the rest of it, sure. Well, hi, kitty. He's like, I'm gonna prance on this corpse. Ugh. Like, yeah, that's a cat for you. Seriously, what in the world just happened? What is this? Some kind of note? I want to see the note. I wonder what I wrote in it. Hopefully it's not just a shopping list or something. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Should I check it out? Probably. No. Like, examine the note that you wrote, and you're like, I don't want to. I'm cool being an umbrella. Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, huh? No, I don't remember writing it. But more importantly... More importantly, what? The phone is ringing? I don't think that's what you were gonna say, because it wasn't ringing at the time. Ha! I didn't get a chance to read the note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from. How would I know that? Well, think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time too? Oh, yeah. Say, I didn't actually remember that, so I'm glad that that it's giving us a flashback. I'm like, wait, did it? And then I'm like, oh, right, we did watch that happen. That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of this telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Trick time. We're just gonna go over there to the traffic cone. Oh, no. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Hey, is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Trace complete. That's him, the man who stole my life. That's right, so what do you think? Would you like to go see him? Yeah, you better believe I would. Then you do well to listen. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distance. Okay. And that would be, the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say, what? I've done all I can to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to everything you've done, but I can't promise that I'm gonna help. This morning I ceased to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. But if you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? Huh. His desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is up to you. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I get it. You got a new phone number. All right. System 1729, or whatever it said. That's cool. And so the story of the search for myself begins, a story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning I will cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? What exactly is gonna happen in this town tonight? Get the title music. Oh. Here, I'm just... Obtained a new illustration. View them in that selection of extras. Yeah, I think this is something from, like, the fact that HD remake. There's a lot of, you know, stuff you can unlock, so I guess... Music, obtain a new song, 4 minutes, but yeah, so. New illustration. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I like it. Save, yes, please. Save complete. Would you like to continue playing? I mean, yes, I would. Say, what time is it? It's time for me to continue playing. This is crazy. None of this makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead. It doesn't have to make sense.